Swear to me, this isn't a bad movie.
I can't.
Swear to me.
I can't.
I'm Batman Gunner, here to review Batman Ninja vs Yakuza League. With your host, Pablo Gunner, my grade scale is must see, must stream. If this is worth having HBO Max for, check it out. If it's just mid, pass. If it's pass. I knew it was a sequel to Batman Ninja, which I wasn't super impressed with. I didn't really care for it all too much. Like, it was okay. It was fine. It was worth checking out. Wasn't that impressed with it. Wasn't that excited to see a sequel. But it's Batman. And it's TNT on the show. So I got to review this movie. And yet, it was not what I expected. They are back in Gotham, and it is the Bat family. This one is more centered around the Bat family. So it says Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League. I didn't know what that meant. And they should have thrown Justice League in there, like Batman versus the Yakuza Justice League. That would have made more sense to me. Because that's what it was. It was Batman, but it was more like BatFAM. Maybe it should have been BatFAM versus Yakuza Justice League. So something weird is happening. There's a portal between the two worlds, and all these Yakuza are falling from the sky into Gotham, and the Gotham family comes together and they're trying to figure it out. And they're like, all right, we got to go back to fix things. And at first it's just Batman. And he's like, Nightwing, you got this. Like, that's what I love about that, is that he's just like, he knows that Nightwing has it. And that Damian is going to do his best to step up and be like, I'm going to fill his Papa boots. That's what I'm going to do. So that's what happens. As even Red Hood shows up. It was crazy because I'm not even a big Red Hood fan. And I was like, yo, where's Red Hood? Where's my boy Red Hood? When is he going to show up? And when he showed up, I was like, yes, awesome. Okay. Of course, you got to have Batgirl, all of them. I don't know if Batwoman was there. I don't remember. But I do remember Wonder Woman was good. Superman was evil. He was like the main villain. Like, even Aquaman was evil. It was like, it was really stupid. I'm going to be honest. It was dumb. This movie was so dumb. But it was like cheesy, dumb, comic booky stuff. Like, you're like, this could only work in stupid comic book movie stuff. Like, you're like, it works, but it's dumb. And it does get really intense because Ra's al Ghul comes into play, and then that always gets muddy with Damian, and then stuff with that. Like, and of course, like, you know, Dick Grayson loves Damian like a brother, as well as, of course, Todd. But, like, you know, they kind of are at odds a bit. You know, trying to prove who's daddy's best boy. It ended up being decent. Like, it looks good. The voicing was all right. We don't have Papa Conroy anymore, you know, and he was just the best. Chef's kiss, everything he did was just pure gold. We just don't have that anymore. But I feel like everybody else picked up the slack kind of in a way. Not that the guy was bad that did it, but it worked. Like I said, it's cheesy and it worked for it. Maybe even Papa Conroy wouldn't have been the best fit because it's so cheesy. And it ended up being all right. You know, ended up being okay. It's worth checking out. If you have HBO Max, check it out. You don't need to get HBO Max for it. And you don't need to be hunting this thing down. It's not that good, okay? But it's definitely worth checking out. Tell me what you thought about it. Give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe, hit the notification bell. Swear to me you'll check out our merch at TNTMthestore.com. You can find this merch on sale with free shipping. 5% of any profit that we make off our merch goes to a charity, which is going to be Humanity Rights Campaign, as a lot of rights of humanity have been abused. Help us. Help them by buying some of the sweet merch, or donate directly to them anywhere, and follow us everywhere. Swear to me. Thank you for watching, fellow nerds, and swear to me you'll subscribe, because once we hit 500 subscribers, we're gonna do a huge giveaway of comics, graphic novels, merch, and video games. Batman out.